Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Now this week I have bought 45 silver coins, a bundle of 45 old British silver coins. So, without any further ado, let's look at all these coins that I've bought, all the tens of silver coins I've bought, have a look this week. So, all these 45 silver coins I've put in this wooden box, and we'll have a sneak peek before looking through from the worst to the best, in my opinion. So here's a sneak peek. Ooh, that was quite a good one there. And now you may have seen they were not all loose. If we bring it back into frame actually here, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we're going to look through first. So we have a bag here, a little pouch or envelope of some coins. We have about five or so 50% silver coins. The ones in the envelope here are sterling. There's a few 50% ones there, and under my hand, I'm trying to hide it there, is a bit of a surprise, a special one to show you at the end. So we're going to begin with the coins in the brown envelope. So, what coins do we have in this brown envelope? Let's hear them rustling around in there. What can it be? Well, let's find out. We have absolutely loads of silver threepences. We can see there absolutely tons of these silver threepences. These are all sterling threepences and are therefore before 1920. There we are, there's none left in the pouch now, in the envelope. We have them all out here. I'll tell you how many there is. There is, in fact, 39 silver threepences in my hand. So what I'll do now is I'll organise them, and I'll do a little mini silver threepence coin hunt at the beginning of this video before moving on to other coins. So, let's arrange these and begin the silver threepence coin hunt. So here we are, they're all organised now in the hand, as you can see there, all 39 of them. And we'll go through and see what dates we have, any rare dates and any monarchs we have, and see who we got in this hand. So we begin here with a 1918, there'll be lots of those ones, as they're very common. We've got a Victoria here, looks very worn. What is it? The date is completely worn off on that one. We have next up a George V one here. This is from 1918 once again. We'll put that with the other one there, giving them together and put them up in the corner over there. Try and organise these a bit better. Moving on now, we have a 1916. So these are all sort of World War I era coins, which are very nice. Aha, here's an old one. This is a Edward, an Edward VII one here, with his portrait there by George William de Saules. Then to the obverse there, it's a 1908, we can find out, or to the reverse I should say. Moving onwards, we now have next up a 1918 once again, another one of those. Next one is a George V again, and this is also 1918. And look at that, that's quite a nice one actually, to be fair. It's got a nice toning to it, it's quite old. Well, it's, all these coins are over 100 years old, so for that age, it's quite a good quality for this coin. This is why I buy these coins, because I could buy bullion for perhaps a bit cheaper, but with the tax, probably not. But actually, it's good to buy silver coins that you like, even if it is just for the silver. Now then, moving on, we have next up a George V once again. This is 1918 once again, so we've got tons of 1918s. Moving forward, we've got a 1919 this time. There we go, it's a new date for today. This one is a 1915, so there we go. Another new date for today. These are all sort of the World War I era ones still. We have here a 1916. Got another one of those, that's very nice. George V again, 13? Yeah, 1913, pretty cool. 1916 for there, very nice. Next up is a 1918, you guessed it. Next up we have a 1919 again. Oh, there's a Victoria hiding behind there. Let's get rid of that 1919. A very nice coin though, I must say. And what is this Victoria? Can we see the date on this Victoria? So this is the Young Head, of course, by William Wyon. And the date, oh no, the date is gone, sadly. A lot of these coins, the thing is, they were just used and worn so much and just rubbed the surfaces so much that the date, is because it was very small to begin with, is often lost on some of the older threepences, which is a bit of a shame. Carrying on, George V, 1916, a bit corroded that one, but still nice. Another bit of a darkened one. This is a 1918. Once again, adding to the growing pile. We have now a 1916 and 1919 there behind. Very cool. Some nice condition ones, quite clean ones. Not cleaned, but they're clean in general. This is a 1918 one, again, to that pile there. Aha, this one's got a hole in it, but it is an older one. 1907. So that will again be, and that is a nice condition coin actually, if we hide the hole. It looks pretty good, so it's a shame about the hole. But this is a King Edward VII one. Facing to the right, there we can see the bust by George William de Saules. So there we go, the second Edward VII one of today. We have here a 1919, very nice. Another George V, quite a good condition one here, not too much wear. This is from 1916, so there we go. 108 years old of history, and just look at that quality for that age. Really good. I hope I look that good in 108 years. That is nice. Now then, we got a 1918, very nice. We have a George V again, which is 1919. There we go. Pop it on the pile. We then have coming up more George V ones, it looks like. Yep. That's quite a good condition one, to be fair. Nice toning there. What year is this from? This is from 1916 again. So there's some quite common years we're seeing here: 1916, 1918, and 1919 being the more common ones of this bundle that I bought. We have next up, this is quite a battered one, quite a dirty one. I think that's a new date though for today, 1914. Yep, so it's the first year, obviously, of the World War I issued silver 3 princes, and the first year of World War I. We have now the 1918, so that's the last year of World War I. There's 2 more there in a row. A lot of these coins we're getting today. Let me just zoom out a little bit there, yeah, so we can see what we've got. There's not many to go now. Let's carry on and finish these off. We have here a George V. This is a 1918 one. Very nice, adding to the pile. Aha, this is an old one again. Yep, this is a Victoria. So can we see the date on this Victorian coin? There's the portrait to the obverse. And the date is maybe visible. Let me see something there. 1877 maybe. I'm going to pop this coin to the side and we'll come back to it in a minute and get a nice zoom in to see the date. Carrying on, we have next up a George V, 1918. Very nice. Oh, this is another older one. Yeah, there we go. Victoria again. I think that is 1877. I'll pop it with the other one and we'll have a look very closely to confirm that in a minute. We've got 1917. We haven't got a 1917 yet, so there we go. We've got one of those, a new sort of date for today. Not many left now. We've got who here next? What's next? 1918, 2 of those. 1916 for that pile. And then the final one is, another 1917. So there were 2 there at the end, but none at the start of today's video. So there we go. Another 1919 to add to the other one we found earlier. So let's bring back these Victoria ones and see if we can zoom in and find a date. This is the first one, I think, and we could have seen that before, I think. Yeah, 1877. That is an 1877 3p. A nice, much older one there, which is the young head of Queen Victoria on. The other one also looked like an 1877, so quite a coincidence there, I think. I think it is as well, yeah. So there we go. We've got 2 1877 3p to add to the mainly newer ones of George V, and a few Edward VII ones as well. So there we go. Not a bad variety, I'd say. So there are 39 there, quite a lot of them being 1918, quite a few being 1916, and the third most common year being 1919, a few Victorias, and a few Edward VII ones as well. So there are 39 here, and I paid £39 for them. They're just £1 per coin, which is, in my opinion, a good price to pay. So just £1 for every coin, and therefore £39. So let's add them in to my tub or my box of silver. We can see here to the left we have 50% silver, and then to the right here, sterling silver. So we can now add in all these lovely silver coins, pouring them in to the silver box there, adding and filling up the sterling side. Very nice indeed. That's beautiful, and now it's filling up very nicely. And I just love to hold and sort of feel these coins. It's just nothing like it. And I do apologise today. You may have found out, you may have noticed already, but the audio for this video was lost. The file was lost, so I have to do the voiceover. The audio is a voiceover, so you cannot hear the coins because it's, that audio is lost. It's a shame. But oh well, let's move on now to some 50% coins from the sterling ones we did tease earlier in the video. There are 5 50% silver coins, so let's zoom in and have a look at what we've got. So we begin with this coin here. This is a very nice one. This is a 6p from 1933, and although almost 100 years old, 91 years old, a very, very nice condition coin. Moving on to this one here. This is a George V again. This is an older one from 1924. That is a very nice coin. That one is 100 years old, and so I do like the age of these coins, because even though they're not particularly, you can easily get older coins, and you can easily get more expensive coins, either just silver weight. But despite that, they have nice designs, they're silver, and they're very old. So they're just coins that I really do like to collect, even if it's just for the silver weight, because I have them in my collection, but I still very much like to have them. That was another 1933. We have now a shilling here. This is a 1931 shilling, so 93 years old. This one is very, very nice. And this is a King George V portrait there, the obverse, done by Bertram McKennell. So we've seen this portrait a lot today, and it is the work of Bertram McKennell, who designed that portrait of George V, and that was a very cool portrait. So then we have here another portrait of George V, the same one, but another coin featuring it. This is a florin from 1928. Again, a lovely coin, a really just beautiful design to the reverse of this coin, and it is just a great coin to hold and feel. So there we go. So we have some lovely silver coins. So the coins here weigh 10.596 grams. So a little over 10 grams of silver here, and I paid £9 for these coins. So, a decent price, I think. £9 for 10.5 grams of silver, which are in old form coins, 1920s, 30s and stuff. So, some good history as well as some good silver. So we can add these into the silver box now, as you can see there. A nice handful of silver coins added in to the 50% side. And we're quite close now to finishing and filling up the 50% side of that box. So that's very nice. Now we'll return So that kind of teased at the start of the video, this coin is a bit different to the other ones, as it is not for the bullion weight. It's a coin that I got for my date runs. As we can see it here, it's a bit of a better coin, I must say. And this is an 1894 half crown. You can see the price I paid for it there, £14. So that's I think it's a good price, £14 for this coin. It's in decent grade, and it is in near fine condition. And I will agree with that. I think it is in near fine condition. So I'm going to open it up out of this pack because I don't collect coins that are in these little flip thingies, as it will be going into my date run. So there, let's get it out of this packet. Now, please do comment down below, how do you store your coins? Do you use coin flips, coin trays, coin books? I would love to know, but I personally do use the coin trays. So there we go, the coin's out, it is freed, and I must say, it is also very, very beautiful indeed. A great design with the spade style shield, quartered, crowned, and set inside, some roses and ribbons. To the bottom there, St. George slaying the dragon, with a date astride that, and the legend around. And then to the obverse there, a portrait of Queen Victoria. This is the veiled head bust, facing left, with Victoria's crown under her veil, designed by TB there, Thomas Brock, the designer. So there we go, a lovely coin indeed, and of course, importantly, a new coin for my half crown date run. So here it is. If we just kind of move up and zoom out a bit here, we can see there 1894. It's a missing date, but for no longer, as here it is, the 1894 half crown. I'm going to remove the paper and add in a lovely 1894 half crown, amongst others. This tray begins with 1889 and comes down here to 1928. So a nice range of dates there and designs. And we're getting most of it filled now. If we zoom out here, we can see a lot of these coins are now filled in, now with that new one as well helping out. The problem is this 1905 over here is going to be hard to fill, as that's cost about £500, even in worn grade. The other ones I should be able to fill quite easily to finish off and hope get close to finishing this tray. This is tray 2 of 3 for my half crowns. So there we go. Some lovely silver to add to my silver, and furthermore, a new date, a new half crown date for the half crown date run. So a very good week this week. And of course, as always, please comment down below the best coin in your opinion that I got this week. Thanks for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.